All right, we're back with another end of day post wave report for Wednesday, October the 19th, 2022. All right, so jumping right into things. Today's market, for the most part, was pretty quiet. Not a lot going on. Here's a U.S. dollar index. The market's still moving sideways with a bearish bias to it, and not a lot happening. So we'll see what happens eventually. Something's going to happen, but we are just moving sideways here in the U.S. dollar. Looking at the Dow Jones by way of the diamonds, ticker DIA. Pretty much the same thing. Today, the market decided to do nothing, just moved sideways, and all is quiet on this one. So the market is now moving neutral. And it looks like this is going to be a consolidation bar from October the 13th. So I'm anticipating the prices could probably move down back into this alignment of this bar. It looks like there's no conviction for the market to want to run up here and test the bottom of the Kumo cloud, at least not yet. Anyway, so we'll be watching it to see if something jumps off. Taking a look here at gold. Gold's been flip-flopping all around the place too, and is also consolidated. We hit a new weekly low today, though. All right, so kind of low key though, not a lot of drama in the market in GLD, but we hit a new weekly low. All right, so it seems like the bulls are losing their grip a little bit. We had accumulation here and here. And now it seems that the market is dropped off. And if anything, it looks like the bears could be in control even for tomorrow. So just something to look at here in your gold. All right. Looking very interesting in these markets. Things are finally starting to quiet down since last week was so volatile. Here is the Russell, ticker IWM. All right. Russell ETF is now moved into a neutral zone as well. Nothing happening. Moving back into alignment of the parabolic consolidation bar of October the 13th. And you can see price action move back down into this bar. So I think the market's just going to stay up here, test the higher end of this range, and then eventually move down and test the lower end of the trading range bar. So I think price is going to move sideways for the time being. And then when they decide to heat back up, then they'll test the bottom of the Kumo cloud. But for now, it looks like the market is just consolidating now after the wide volatility and parabolic bars from last week. Oil, though, is breaking out. This is ticker OIH. I noticed something too, folks. As you know, for the last couple of weeks, crude oil prices were falling, right? And I noticed at the pump, prices were rising. And I found that to be very interesting. So it's possible that the crude oil futures may have bottomed out now, because OIH, which tracks the futures, is starting to break out. And we hit a new weekly high today on OIH. So it looks like the OIH could actually get back into, into the stratosphere. So it looks like oil is in play for tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to be watching that one myself. All right, looking here at the NASDAQ 100 by way of the cubes, QQQ. Same thing. The market has moved into a neutral setting. All right. Very low volatility. All right. Not a lot happening. Just sideways market movement with the bulls having the advantage. Taking a look at silver. This is SLV. And you can see here, again, very muted trading session. Almost no volatility whatsoever. Extremely tight trading range. Like there's no conviction to either buy or sell this particular security. But the bulls still have the slight advantage. We got this rally alert from 2 days ago, and so far no upside production. So market's just not ready to do anything yet. And here's the S&P 500 by way of ticker SPY. And as you can see here again, it has also moved into a neutral zone. Markets are consolidating. The October the 13th parabolic bar has now become the consolidation bar for majority of these markets. Here, bonds, ticker TLT. We hit a new 52-week low again today. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 5th day in a row, we've hit a new 52-week low. All right. And the selling momentum and pressure is only heating up. No bids in this market. The last time it looked like the market was going to do something was here on September the 22nd, and nothing happened. Instead, the market hit new lows. So very devastating price action in the bonds, which means yields have nowhere to go but up, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your US dollar index by way of ticker UUP, and you can see the flat line in your prices. Nothing happening, just a lot of overall, the overtone is weakness followed by very low volume. Take a look here at the ADA Cardano, also moving sideways with a bearish bias as well. Looking at Litecoin, all right, you can see moving sideways with a slightly bullish bias. And look at the trading ranges; they're like non-existent. We got a rally alert on Theta for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, and that's after the original rally alert from October the 16th, the positive bot check on the 17th. So this one, with these two back-to-back dealings, it looks like this one is really looking likely to push the $1.25, $1.30 price range as far as initial upside production. And here is XRP Ripple, and also a very quiet day with the bearish bias in the market. And the market has ceased trending, just moving sideways, and hasn't decided which way it wants to go. It's just a lot of these markets are just simply consolidating. And last but not least, we're coming up on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here's Bitcoin. Very muted trading session, almost as if the market wasn't even open today, and it has moved into a neutral zone. And same thing with Ethereum. You would think that no one was home trading today, because look at that extremely narrow trading range, and the market also has moved into a neutral phase at this time with a slightly bullish bias. All right, so that's all I got for you for tonight. Let me help out our Aussies. I see you, Loco. All right, let's pull up SVL for you. Get that on. It's a Silver Mines on the ASX. All right, let's see what we got. All right, looks like this one's not necessarily meeting all the criteria, but we'll squeeze it in here anyway. Okay, so this one also bearish bias in the market with a crash alert going into tomorrow's trading. You're inside the Kumo cloud, threatening to fall outside of the cloud. You got old support down here at this price level around the 15-cent level. So this one's still very heavily consolidated. I don't see this one breaking out anytime soon. And then the next one you want is CBA. I don't remember CBA. This is a new one. All right, CBA, Commonwealth Bank of Australia. Oh, bank stocks. All right. Let's see what's going on with these banks. All right. And let me do you a solid. Let me see if this one is on the report. I think it is, but let me just double check this one for you, because sometimes I think things are on there and they're not. But this one I don't remember, so I'm checking it for you. All right, so CBA on the ASX. Let's see what we got. Okay, we do have that on there. Great, 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 great. All right, now let me check the other one. See if we got that one. I think I do have this one. I'm almost certain that I do. Yep, I got it. Okay, you're good. You're good. Okay, so that's CBA. Now let's pull up, what is it? AZI. Okay, let's get your AZI on here. All right, this is Altman. I do remember pulling this one up before. All right, so on this one, looks like this one's also extremely heavily consolidated. Your main consolidation bar is this one from back here from August the 4th, and price action for the most part has stayed in this zone. The zone has expanded itself down to here, but price action still, for the most part, moves back up to the lower end of this range. So yeah, you're very consolidated in this one too. Not a lot happening there. And then your last one is what is it? Oh, that is it. Okay, that's it. All right. Yeah, everything does look like it's getting stretched out. You're right. I agree with you 100%. Um, yeah, man. Look out below is right. Look out below is right. Keep your eyes on that for sure. Keep your eyes on the weekly um part of the reports. Keep your eyes on the weekly triggers, because I think that without warning, something could pop off. So definitely, you know, have your tickets ready to roll, because you just never know. You just never know. All right, smash that like button. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And smash that like button, people. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, man. Not a lot of stuff going on, but I don't think the market cares about the earnings and the good news and bad news. I think they're just looking for a reason to do anything. So we'll see what happens, peoples. All right, later.